Hey everybody, it's Patsy here with the reading for Cancer for November 2017. I've laid out, shuffled and did my prayers, laid out your cards. Alright, so we're going to start your reading right now. Alright, we're using the Tarot of the Orishas. The first card that you got in this reading, Cancer, was the Salamander. Alright, and this talks about changes in your digestive system. So you might be having an upset stomach now. Card was in the reverse. So this talks about changes in the family. This could also be dealing with someone who is a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Capricorn, because this is the card that was covering this. This is the Three of Earth. All right, and this talks about family, but this was in the reverse. So together, the message that I got on both these cards, the Salamander and the Three of Three of Earth, is there some kind of upheaval in the family? All right, you're worrying about the survival of the family unit. All right, again, it's talking about also some type of digestive problems that you may have to pay attention to, Cancer. You have an upset stomach or something right now, a loss of appetite. All right, the next card in your reading was the Seven of Fire. It's in the reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright position. And this talks about somebody who's probably a Sagittarius that's around you. And this person is tired of fighting alone. All right, this person is very stable. They have a good head for business. Things may be going slow for them right now, but they are hanging in there with the business. This person is on your mind right now, and you're concerned with, you're concerned that they're going to disconnect from you. This is either a business partner or a romantic partner, and they feel that your focus is not where it should be. So if this is their business partner, you know, they're tired of holding it down for you, and you're not focusing because you have other things going on in your life, and they're getting a little impatient with you. The next card that you got was the Baron-Reid, and this is similar to the Magician in the regular tarot. Okay, now this card says that you may have forgotten who you are. You may have forgotten that you have all the tools and the divine gifts necessary to handle this current situation, but your focus is elsewhere. This card was in your immediate past, so I'm thinking that maybe you have gifts that you're not aware of or that you're not using. Maybe you've forgotten how to use them, or you haven't used them in such a long time that you don't have, you don't readily access them. And I think what this is telling you is that you do have those tools, and that you can fix this situation or control the situation if you tap into your spiritual gifts. Okay, next card that you got was the Earth element. Okay, this card speaks to me of cemeteries, of graveyards. Okay, it also talks about using gifts of divination. This reminds me of the divination table used in Ifa by the Babalaos when they want to tell, give someone a reading, tell the future. Okay, so again, this is telling me that you have those gifts. You're able to divine. You may not even need some kind of a tool like a tarot or crystals or Ifa table or anything. I'm getting the feeling that you have these tools, that you have a lot of spiritual power that you're just not tapping into. Okay, this card talks about you trying to prepare yourself for something that's going change your world, something earth-shattering. But right now you're feeling helpless and restrained. Next card in your reading was the Two of Water. Okay, this talks about a deep, lasting friendship or romantic love. Okay, these are two people who respect each other. They've been together for a long time. All right, this talks about a love of a lifetime or a marriage that has ended, that has lasted many years. Okay, but you actually, it seems that you're choosing between those two situations. You're choosing between a love of a lifetime or a marriage that has lasted many years. Like these are two separate situations for you. This talks about a celebration of a love based on a mutual respect and friendship. This talks about a spiritual connection. Your energies protect each other. Both of you protect one another even from a distance. This also talks about a marriage, taking vows or oaths of love or oaths of friendship. So whatever it is, whoever it is that you are, whatever the situation is, it seems to be that you're having to make a decision between two lovers or two partners. One that is a friend and a romantic relationship, something that has evolved over time, and another is a marriage. So this is a third-party situation, I would imagine. Or it could be that you and your partner that you have been married to for many years. For some of you, you just feel this deep connection, this spiritual connection with your partner, and that's where your focus is now. So it's either you're being, your focus is being drawn away from your business, and you're not tuning into your intuition because you're focusing on a decision here concerning your marriage or a friendship that you've had a long time. It seems like you have to choose between the two for some reason, Cancer. All right, so the next card that you got was the Legba. All right. The Legba is opportunities, okay? Doors being open. Getting the green light to go forward on your path. But it's in the reverse. So this talks about a lost opportunity, about communications and messages not being received, or bad messages, or someone intercepting a message or communication for someone else. So someone came across a letter, a text message, an email, some kind of communication that has now created a roadblock for you, Cancer. The next card that you have here is the Five of Earth. All right, Five of Earth talks about somebody sacrificing themselves, someone being a martyr in a situation. All right, it talks about going through the fire and transforming, coming out differently on the other side. But this card was in the reverse. All right, so this talks about being caught between two energies. And you may be caught between the energy of a Sagittarius and a Scorpio. Now you will survive, but you will come out changed, and this is not going to be an easy transition. But you're being advised to reach out to your spiritual guides to protect you during this upheaval. These two energies, this Sagittarius and the Scorpio, they're both very strong spiritual energies, and I think the reason that you're so scattered, or your focus is not where it should be, and you're failing to use your gifts and your tools, is because this energy is being directed at you. Both of these people are directing energy at you, Cancer, and it's interfering with you. It's interfering with you because their energies are so strong. They're trying to control the situation, and it's clashing with you, so it's blocking you because you're not really tuned in anyway, and it's just causing a lot of upheaval and disruption. And it's giving you, that's why you're muddled, that's why you're having sleepless nights, bad dreams, nightmares. You're feeling like you're not yourself. You can't make a decision either way. You make plans, the plans get tossed, and you send messages, or someone sends you messages and you don't see them. It doesn't come through for some reason. You're just going through a really rough period, but part of the reason is you're not using your tools, and the other part of the reason is that the people who are around you are using their tools to the maximum, and it's causing you to be blocked in whatever it is you want to do. The next card that you got in this reading was Eshu. All right, Eshu, again, is like an Alegba, all right, path opener, all right, opportunities, going forward with confidence, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so in the reverse, this talks about you feeling defeated. Feels like your energy is drained, you have no sexual appetite, and you have no appetite in general. That's why I was talking about your digestive system in the beginning. You're having like a agita, upset stomach. You're worried. All right. You have no sexual energy, again, because these the Scorpio and the Sagittarius energy are pulling on you so hard, and it's draining you. It's draining you, and they may be both working so that you're not feeling sexual, trying to get you not to have sex with the other person. People do things, but the both of them are doing something that's affecting you. In other words, like they're working you, if you believe in that kind of stuff. But it doesn't matter whether you believe in it or not, it's happening because they believe in it. And because you don't have any protections, because you haven't tapped into that, you're not asking for help from your ancestors, you're not praying, you're not asking God to help you. So you're easy prey. In other words, you know, what they're doing is not meeting any resistance from you. But their energies are clashing, so it's causing you to have all this confusion. Intranquility. That's what it is, intranquility. Okay, so the last card you got were two cards. And this one is Zapana, Babalu Aye. All right, this is talking about the end of an illness and the healing power of Christ. All right. The other card you got was the moon. Okay. The moon talks about secrets being exposed, getting to the heart of the matter, deep communications, harsh communications, but revelations at the end, getting clarity, hurt feelings, but things being revealed. But this was in the reverse. All right, and in the reverse, this talks about someone may be having a difficulty communicating, difficulty speaking. The words are coming out muddled, or the words can't come out at all. It talks about maybe dementia, drug abuse, alcoholism. So someone may be coming to the end of a period of illness that may at some point have had them where they couldn't speak. They may have been in some type of a catatonic, a coma state. But that's coming to an end. There will be a healing. Okay, so that was the initial reading that you got with the Tarot of the Orisha. All right, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to get some Conscious Spirit Oracle cards. See if we have any directions for you, any suggestions, some insight, some further clarification on the situation for you, Cancer. Yeah, there's a lot going on for you here, Cancer. All right, so this card is Wheel of Life. I'm guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. All right, so this talks about going with, understanding the cycle of life, right? There's birth, and then there's death. All right, there is planting, and then there's growing. All right, returning to the earth. This is accepting the changes that happen, life. All right, this is accepting the changes that are around you, natural changes. Okay, let me see if we have any more, if the Conscious Spirit has anything else to share with you. Let's see what we get here. I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing. If this reading is resonating with you, please like and subscribe to our channel, and also share it with your friends, please. If you have any comments, please make those comments at the bottom of the video. If you want to contact me for private reading, all that information is in the description of the video. Okay, so the next card that you got here was Transformation. Transformation. I journey within to meet my higher self and to find true happiness. All right, but this is in the reverse position. Let me show it to you in the upright. I hope you're able to see this. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it. Very, very pretty card. But it's kind of dark, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. This person she seems to be thinking about things and looking behind her, looking to the past. But she's got her light and her scepter, her staff, and it's pointed towards the light. This reminds me of a death card also. And death is transformation. There, I don't know if you can see, there's a little owl up here in the corner, and that speaks about wisdom that comes with change. But this is in the reverse, and to me it's saying that you're not ready for the transition that you're going to witness or that you are actually going to go through. You haven't prepared yourself, and you're afraid. You're not being introspective. You're not going deep inside yourself. Again, you're having a hard time doing any of these things because these people are working you. Next card was Release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. Okay, so this is saying that you need to find a way out of this situation. You have to make a decision and stick with it. You have to walk away from something. You also need to release it to the divine. Okay, Cancer, I'm hearing that you need to ask for divine order to be established in your life right now, because you really, really feel helpless. And at this point, the best thing for you to do is to call on the Creator and ask for divine order to be established, and let it go. Let it go. Just go with whatever it is that happens. Go with the flow. Release it. Put it in the hands of God. You have to prepare yourself for something to change. Some big change is happening in your life, Cancer, and you have to get prepared for that. Choices that should have been made haven't been made, and so things feel like they're out of your control. And I'm getting that the best way for you to gain back any control is to go to your Creator and ask for divine intervention and for order to be established in this situation. Divine order. Let go and let God. Okay, let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle cards have to say. Okay. 2 cards right away. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Cancer. Next card that you got was Forgiving and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This was in the reverse. All right, so it's telling me that you still haven't forgiven and you haven't learned any lessons. Okay, so that's part of how you're going to free yourself, is to start looking back on things, learning how to forgive, trying to understand the lessons and what's been going on and what has happened in your life thus far. How did you get here? How did you get to this place? How did you get to this place that you could be so indecisive? And how did you get to this place that you could love 2 people at the same time, equally but differently? How did that happen to you? And what is the lesson in that, Cancer? Because that's what's going on. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, but this is in the reverse. I just got that these 2 people, the Scorpio and the Sagittarius, are very similar in a lot of ways. They both have traits in common, which is part of the reason that you're confused, because they both share some of the same good and bad traits. And again, they're very, very powerful energies. Very, very, very powerful energy. One is like seductive and straightforward. And the other one is very intuitive and like a detective. They're going to get to the bottom of the matter. And the other one is a more go with the flow type of an energy. So that's the difference. You like that laid back, but you're used to the Sherlock Holmes, the Inquisition. It's like you've been trained in it for so long that it's become natural to you, Cancer. And I think that you don't know what you'll do if you don't have somebody on you like that. you're so used to it. It's like Stockholm Syndrome, in a way. That just came to me. That's for some of you. That's not for everybody. But there's some of you out there that have been so used to being pulled by these energies that you've gotten used to operating within that. Okay. All right, Spirit. Do we have any more cards for Cancer from the Romance Angel Oracles? Can we get 2 more cards, please? Okay. New love. Someone has stirred your romantic feelings. But this is in the reverse. So again, this is old. These are old relationships, both of them. Both of these relationships have been in your life a long time. You've known these people, both of them, for a long time. So there's nothing new. Nothing new. The emotions, the feelings that you've had for these people have been consistent for a long time. Okay, 2 more cards. Here we go. Make the effort. A great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. But this is in the reverse. Again, you're stuck. You're not making any efforts. You're just like letting this happen. But that's because you've allowed these people to tap into your energy, and it's like they're having a spiritual fight. Oh my goodness. The last card you got is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so maybe you have asked for help from your angels, from your ancestors. All right? And there's lessons to be learned for you. And at the end, it's going to be worth waiting for. But you have to make a decision. That's what I'm saying. Go to the Creator and just ask for divine order to be established. Because this has taken a long time, and it's taken a lot out of you, and it's taken a lot out of them. This person, this Sagittarius person, though, they are getting a little sick of this. That's why they're getting tired of fighting. They're getting tired of the battle. So, if this is what if you want to hold on to this person, you're going to have to make some kind of a move very quickly. Because they're getting tired. Okay. This card came from the Iyanla Vanzant Until Today deck. And it says, I make spiritual wealth a priority. Until today, you may have sacrificed your peace of mind and spiritual balance to pursue material wealth. Just for today, examine whether your quest is a cure or a blessing. Okay, so you had your eyes on money and material things and not things of the spirit. And that may be what has gotten you into this situation. Maybe you saw more abundance and wealth with one person than you saw with the other. And you made decisions based on that. So today you have to figure out whether or not those decisions blessed you or cursed you. And from the looks of things, it may have cursed you. That's why your life is in a state of confusion right now. And you have these people having a spiritual battle over your head. Oh, my goodness. The Egun said it's like when the Orishas wants to pick a person and say that they're their child. Sometimes they get into like a spiritual battle because the Orishas both, or a few Orishas, want to claim that person. And they have a little spiritual battle over it. It's the same. It's a different, but that's what it came. It reminded me of when I got that message about the Orisha fighting over your head. It's like that. It is kind of like that. These people are fighting for control of you. They're fighting for your spirit. They're fighting for control of you. Oh. No, we're not doing all of that. That's like 12 cards. No. Anything else we want to share with Cancer about this situation or any other situations out there? If this resonates with you, please let us know what's going on. Make comments below, or you can send me an email. Again, pbtarot@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know what's going on. I love to read your comments, and the feedback is real nice, and it's encouraging. So, even if this doesn't resonate with you, please share it because it may resonate with someone you know. Okay. Within me is the essence of all that I am. Within me is the essence of everything I am. Until today, you may have focused all of your time and attention on fixing and changing your physical being. Just for today, be devoted to take care of your essence. If you do, then something really powerful and wonderful will happen right where you're standing. Okay, so the time that you take going to the gym and working out, you could be focusing on your spiritual life. Take 15-20 minutes and pray. Stop where you are and give gratitude to the ancestors, to your spirit guides, to the divine. Ask for them to continue to protect you. Thank them for all that you have. Thank them for all of the lessons, the ones that you got and the ones that you didn't get yet. And ask them to help you in this situation. You need to build up your spiritual strength. Your body's all right, except for that agita that some of you may be experiencing, and you need to look into that. But you got agita because why not? You got all of this going on. Of course, you have an upset stomach, but it could be something more serious. So I would appreciate it. I would recommend and appreciate it because I want you to be fine, and we all want each other to be fine. So I'd appreciate it if you take care of yourself, go see the doctor, and check on that digestive system. Okay, Cancer? Within me is the essence of everything I am. I make spiritual wealth a priority. I think you better get on your job for yourself. Treat yourself better. Allow yourself to find your way out of this mess. Because it's all up to you. You might feel like you're stuck, but you're not. You have complete control. Well, not complete control, but you have control to get out of this. You could stop this right now. You could disengage from both these people. You could. And start all over again new. But that's something that you have to think about, and that's something that you need to pray about. Anyway, Cancer, I appreciate it. I appreciate you allowing me to give you these messages, and I hope that they resonate with you. And if not, as I said, please, if they do or if they don't, please share them with others. Somebody out here needs this message. A few people. And I'll be speaking to everybody in the middle of the month for the Love Bites for November to December. And I will see you in December. So make sure that you have a happy Halloween if you celebrate that. And joyous Thanksgiving, connecting with your family and friends. Be careful traveling. And I will look forward to seeing you guys very soon. And if you subscribe, you'll know whenever I do a Love Bite, You'll get notifications of when any new material is uploaded. I have a few cards that I'd like to do some unboxings of. And just general, musing that I sometimes would like to share. So if you subscribe and hit notifications, you'll know whenever something goes up on the channel, okay? So thank you so very, very much, and I'll be talking to everybody soon. I'll be praying for you, Cancer. Okay, so as usual, amen, ashe, alafia, peace.